What is the common thread connecting category management, sustainability, and risk management? It's spend data. Yet, in most organizations, spend data governance is virtually non existent. The administrative workload, which includes categorization, manual data entry, and tagging, is often left to teams who, through no fault of their own, don't realize the strategic weight of what they're logging into the ERP system. So, in today's episode, we are unpacking why spend data is your team's ultimate lever, the critical data fields you must clean up across these three pillars, and how to stop the cycle of dirty data. So, let's get into it.
Welcome to the Procurement Signal, the place for curious supply chain professionals ready to develop. Every week, we dive straight into how modern teams are transforming supplier relationships, elevating vendor management, tackling risk, and driving real sustainability impact. If you are ready to move out of a back office function and into a strategic powerhouse, you are in the right place. This is your signal. Amplify what you can be.
Let's start with category management. If you want to rationalize tail spend or aggregate volume for tier discounts, you need two baseline fields, the supply name and supply category. Here's the trap: the same supplier exists in different names. In the US, they may be an incorporated, but in Asia, they may be known as a private limited. Now, these are separate legal entities, but they are part of the same corporate parent. Most systems would have a parent and child mapping fields. Without this structured mapping, you lose enterprise bargaining power. Pair this with standardized taxonomies like UNSPSC or E-Class. Without clean supplier hierarchies and category mapping, category managers spend half their lives downloading CSVs from their systems just to clean up the data on their PCs so they can report and analyze. Next, let's look at sustainability. Where and how a business spends money dictates its sustainability credentials, especially for areas like supplier diversity and scope 3 emissions. To move from carbon reporting from high level spend estimates, which is your starting point in scope 3, to accurate activity metrics, you need physical quantities like weight, volume. For diversity tracking, capturing local certification credentials is a non negotiable. Diversity standards vary around the world, so your spend architecture must capture regional certification data to make your reporting seamless and, more importantly, compliant. Finally, we have risk management. Whether you're auditing forced labor exposure in high risk geographies, checking vendor solvency, scanning for sanctions, or spotting single source dependencies in your supply chain, risk mitigation relies on data. Your critical fields here include manufacturing site locations across the world, accurate country of origin that is linked to every part you import or you make, unique identifiers like DUNS numbers or tax IDs for your entities, supplier entities. These unique IDs allow you to feed vendor lists straight into risk monitoring solutions or SaaS tools to pull instant financial and ESG intelligence. I know this is a lot to process, so I've put together a free one page cheat sheet mapping out these critical data fields with the three pillars. Head over to procurementsignal.com and check the downloads page, and you can grab your copy. Let me leave you with this final thought: cleaning spend data cannot be a solo project. When individuals build their own clean offline spreadsheets, they create isolated silos and waste hundreds of hours of productivity. Imagine if everyone had access to that clean information, you wouldn't have the same people repeat downloading information, cleaning it up, and using it just for themselves. And buying the latest AI spend analytics tool won't magically solve that either. It is garbage in and garbage out. Instead, build a collective voice with your peers in finance, risk, and sustainability teams. Pitch clean spend data as a shared enterprise asset. Secure dedicated funding and fix the data source once and for all. It is essential. It is super important. Thanks for tuning in. Head over to the procurementsignal.com for more information, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks for tuning in to The Signal. Visit www.procurementsignal.com for more information. Check out our other videos on our YouTube channel.